Alrighty, we are going to now begin with a little bit of Zach Wilson of BYU. He is going to be the guy that I'm going to be showing these highlights of, and we're gonna start off and just analyze Wilson's game here. So this is a tremendous throw by Zach. Right off the bat, you see just the arm strength and the arm talent of Wilson. Get to the end zone, a little bit of play action, good mobility in the pocket, and it's smooth, effortless power. That's the thing that you're going to see from Wilson there in that play. So here you're going to see a little shoulder fake, and then he's going to go up top. It's a pretty dang good play by the receiver, but again, this is 50 yards down the field. Very good throw. Great catch by Dax Milne there. So that's mostly just a really good play by the receiver. But here you see the mobility. This is why he kind of reminds me of Kyler Murray in this sense, because he definitely has mobility. Tough run here, and a good effort to get to the pylon for a touchdown. Here you see the placement and the touch. Shows placement and touch on this throw. Footwork is very, very precise. And a ton of arm strength, too. I mean, he throws this ball on the line. Play action. Here in the NFL, he might not be able to get away with it. But again, I mean, the quick twitch, the instincts, that's something that I really, really like. And once again, I mean, look at how his hips and look at how he throws from a contorted angle. This guy has Aaron Rodgers-like tendencies. If I had to compare Zach Wilson to somebody, it would actually be a little Aaron Rodgers, a little Kyler Murray. I mean, I think he's right up there with Trevor Lawrence. I think this guy is a superstar at this level. I mean, this throw, he drives there, and yeah, you could say that in the NFL, the guy can come out there and the guy can deflect the football. But, I mean, this guy's a top 5 guy. I mean, the 49ers, he would have been perfect for the 49ers offense. You imagine him with George Kittle. You imagine him with Debo and Ayuk. That would have been the perfect fit with Kyle Shanahan, because you see a lot of play action, and he's like a very mobile. He could definitely do what Jimmy Garoppolo could do for sure. And there you see mobility, the ability to get outside the pocket and find yards, and that's what Mahomes really does. A lot of Mahomes' game is outside of the pocket. A lot of these really elite level guys. Going to go hard play action again. The pocket is so clean, so all he could do is chuck it. But again, he chucks it very accurately right down the field. And with very good velocity. Here you're going to see the ability of him to move, which is so important. Puts on the jets, but then this is great. Unlike guys that are going to get hurt, he knows how to slide. I mean, this is a huge benefactor, is knowing how to slide at the NFL level, knowing how to get out of trouble, or knowing to avoid the big hit, and that's what Wilson's going to do. His game is just picture perfect. Here you could say that the pocket's so clean, but look, watch this. Let me try to slow this down here. This is really impressive. Just watch Wilson, though, and you can't see it because of the camera angle, but watch how he lifts his leg to make this throw. This is just such an impressive rolling to his right and then throwing all the way across the field. This could be 70 yards, this type of throw. And watch how his body twists in the air as he throws this ball deep. He's just such an athlete that he's able to do this sort of thing. And he's able to get it all the way down there on a line. It's just incredibly impressive because he has the hip fluidity that you look for at the position. So I know that these are all highlights. And I'm going to show highlights for every guy. Again, that's a long developing kind of play. You could say that the pocket is so clean. So you definitely could say these criticisms on the highlights is that he's not going to have that clean of a pocket. The competition level is not that great. These receivers, for the most part, like are open or catching 50-50 balls. Like, you could make that argument. But I'm saying that Zach Wilson, like a throw like this, the placement of Wilson here, and the ability, plus he's not going to get hit in the pocket because you can't have roughing the passer really in the NFL anymore. I mean, the touch that he shows on the deep ball, he's such an explosive player from the quarterback position. He hunts deep throws. And then again, from the far hash, touch and ability to layer the ball over the defensive player. And this kid just transformed himself into an absolute superstar. I think the guy is an absolute superstar. We can go and finish up these highlights though from Zach, but you're gonna see a lot of the same things. This is a tough game to watch because of the field or because of both teams are wearing dark blue. This is a great throw along the sideline. Ability to tuck and run. Finish plays. Looks like Kyler out there. He does. He doesn't look like he's 6'3". He looks like he's 6 feet 5'11". And you could say that that's easy pickings at the NFL level, but that's Aaron Rodgers like. Because watch him in the pocket. Watch how he's off the ground. I mean, this guy will study. This guy is like Rodgers. He's going to be a star. You know, I think that in fantasy, I might even take him over Trevor Lawrence. I mean, they're 1 and 2. Lawrence is safer than Zach Wilson. He just is. He's played the game longer. He's been better for a longer time. As a GM, boy, it'd just be tough if you put the right coach around this kid. I mean, for the 49ers, ironically, there's some teams that Zach Wilson would actually be a better fit than Trevor Lawrence. I mean, if you start to look at the Jacksonville Jaguars and what they could use, I think Trevor's better. The offensive line isn't that good. He's taller. You look at the Jets, the same sort of thing. But if you're looking at maybe Carolina, you're specifically going to look at the 49ers or the LA Rams. A lot of motion and I mean, again, the perfect offense for Wilson is that Kyle Shanahan offense. He fits in perfectly. Even in Chicago at Matt Nagy, in a Reed or Shanahan system, I think that Wilson would absolutely be perfect. You even could look at maybe Chucky. I think that this guy can make it work, and I'm really excited to see what he can do. Now, if the line is terrible, there's always a chance that guys will fail. But to me, Wilson is absolutely the truth. I think he's absolutely the truth. And I won't make an excuse. Like, if he fails, the coaching maybe will be a problem too. But I just believe in the talent. And I won't make an excuse if he fails. If he fails, he fails. And unlike everybody, I think everybody's in on Trevor Lawrence. Some people like Fields. Some people like Wilson as the second quarterback. I think he's getting a lot of buzz right now, Zach Wilson, rightfully so. I don't think people are comparing him, though, to the next Aaron Rodgers. I don't think people are comparing him to a superstar. They're just saying he's going to go number 2 in this draft. He'll maybe be a good quarterback, a very good quarterback. I don't think people are looking at this guy as an absolute superstar. But every time I watch Wilson, even the ability here to throw with touch and anticipation, the more I think that this guy is going to be an absolute superstar at the next level. And if I was running an offense, I would hire Brent Grimes. I would maybe take this kid. I would maybe take the kid over Trevor Lawrence. I think I would because of the movement, because of the accuracy. I'm just right there with the guy. I think that the New York Jets, if they stay at number 2, are getting just an absolutely stud quarterback. You could combine Kevin O'Connell's offense, and you can make this offense just very dynamic and very impressive. That's what I would do. I would have a lot of motion. I would create a very quick team. And and I would let Zach Wilson, Denzel Mims, those guys, I would let them feast, and that's how I'd look at it if I were the New York Jets. I think it's a damn easy decision. Zach Wilson or Sam Darnold, I don't think that it's even comparable. I don't think Darnold will be playing in 2 years, and I think that Zach Wilson in 2 years will be an MVP in this league. So I don't think it's comparable.